Hey everyone, I'm Marina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here for a shop update preview. The shop update will be this Friday, April 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. I have sock blanks, new clubs, Advent. I have so many things to talk about, so let's get started. The first thing I want to mention is my Advent calendar for 2021 is now available for pre-order. The theme this year is Sea Breeze. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous colors, like a blend of colors. It's going to be dyed in a gradient, and so just like with my other years, you can get some really fabulous results just by knitting every day, following the order of the minis. You don't have to wait until they're all unwrapped and put them in your own order. Of course you can, but I am dyeing them specifically so you can knit every day and come up with just a beautiful, fabulous result. I have tons more info on my shop, so check out the link below in case you're interested. These will ship out the first week of November, so this is quite a long pre-order, but it is very labor intensive for me to dye these and package them. They're super special. I received so many wonderful compliments from many who purchased last year, saying that it was such a beautifully packaged calendar and they were just super happy with the quality, and so I'm excited to bring it back to you this year. As with previous years, I'll also have several add-ons. I have coordinating project bags, coordinating candles, coordinating full skeins in so many different bases. The one thing that's different about the Advent calendar this year is I am offering an option of either a sock weight yarn or a DK weight yarn. So if you're super into DK knits, you know, if you're knitting the blankets, if you'd like to knit a scrappy sweater, something like that, you have a couple of options this year, which is super fun. All right, let's move to clubs. Because this is a new month, I have new club pre-orders. And my Glow Club this month is Sweet Plumeria. It's a beautiful, gorgeous blend of all of these florals. The scents are amazing. The scent is fresh fruit, marine notes, and tropical flowers. So it's perfect for May. And I'm so excited to pour these up for you. For those of you who might be new to my clubs, the Glow Club is a yarn and candle club. You will receive a 100-gram skein of yarn, a full skein, plus a coordinating candle. And so it's just super fun to create these clubs based on the mood boards. You can purchase them as a one-time purchase or as a monthly subscription. And I love providing that option for you because it gives you control over what bases you want every month. If you want to delay a subscription, if you want to cancel it, all of that is in your control directly from your subscription dashboard. So it's a really cool option, and I encourage you to try it out because it's great if you don't want to miss a club. My next club is my Sun Club, which is my Bold and Bright Neons Club. This is the mood board this month. It is so fabulous. I love this mood board. And so as you can see, it's going to be a variegated speckled yarn with all these gorgeous bold and bright tones. It's going to be fabulous to dye up. I cannot wait. And just like with my Glow Club, my Sun Club comes as a one-time purchase or as a monthly subscription. And so it is super handy if you love yarn, if you like gifting yourself once a month, and you can also choose your base. My final club is my newest club, which is my Mini Mystery Club. This doesn't have a mood board for itself because every month I come out with 3 new variegated colorways that I dye up on these minis. So with my Glow Club and with my Sun Club, I do have add-on minis that are tonals. They're not variegated or speckled. But with this Mystery Club, you will get 3 mini skeins, either in a sock weight or a DK weight, in mystery colors. So it's fun for me to try out new recipes, new dyeing techniques, and then it's fun for you to add them to socks, scrappy projects, make beanies. There's so many different things you can do with minis, and they're so cute. So I've already dyed up April's clubs, and we're moving on to May now. Moving on from advent calendars and clubs and subscriptions, I have items that are going into the shop this Friday. So let's talk about those. The first thing I did is I dyed up a stack of sock blanks. And so these are one of a kind sock blanks. They're so great. They are single skein or single strand sock blanks. So as you unravel, you will have one strand of yarn. They're so great for shawls. They're really great for that. Socks, anything that you would use yarn normally for, they're super great. And you never really know how they're going to knit up because they are dyed already knit. So this is a knit piece of fabric and you unravel it and knit, which is just so cool. So I will have this one in some really beautiful kind of autumn tones. I will have this one, which is kind of like variegated, all different kinds of bold tones in that one, as well as speckles. Then I dyed up this one. It's so gorgeous. I love these colors, but as you unfold it, it is kind of a gradient in all these different colors. So I would love to see this in like a shawlette or maybe a shawl or a scarf and break it up with a tonal. I think that would be really pretty. So these are all 100 grams. So these are like a full skein of yarn. I think this one would be super, super pretty paired with a tonal in like a shawl. Then I have this one. I really love the tones in this. There are some really pretty kind of oranges and pinks and greens, lots of micro speckles in there. So you probably can't see it on camera, but there's lots of different colors in my sock blanks. I love adding micro speckles and just little details that make the sock blank on its face look really great and just adds another layer of depth to your final project. And then my final sock blank is this gorgeous greeny blue one. It has some pops of pinks. You can see a pink there. It has some micro speckles of different colors. So this one kind of reminds me of the ocean, a neon ocean. So those are all really fun and they're all single strand like I mentioned. So they're great for a variety of projects. I will have 2 tonals that I will be restocking in the shop. The first is Poolside, and this is a gorgeous royal blue, very saturated. If neon could be a deep color, it would be this color. It's so pretty. I love it so much, and it goes with so many different colorways in my shop. It just really adds a beautiful depth, but it's a very rich color. It is beautiful. And I will have it on Lonnie Sock, Lonnie DK, Gold Nani Twist, as well as my Noe Mohair Silk. It's so beautiful. And I love these deeper colors on my Gold Nani Twist because, and again, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is so gorgeous with these pops of gold sparkle here and there. It's really, really beautiful. Poolside looks really great with Deep Dive. This is currently in the shop. It coordinates very well, brings out those blue tones. It also looks great with Ocean Motion. This with Clearwater would be a beautiful 3-color shawl. Here it is with High Tide. I think those two are really beautiful. But this is Octopus Tsunami, beautiful, beautiful colorway. And these complement each other so well. Those would be very pretty together. So this is Poolside, and it will be restocked on all the bases. My next colorway that I have not had in the shop for quite a while is called Solar Flare, and I would describe this as in between kind of a pastel and deep neon. It's definitely a neon orange. I would say it's almost like a neon creamsicle orange. It is not super, super deep saturated, but it has a kind of a creaminess to it. It's a very beautiful orange, and I think it is so beautiful by itself. I will have it on all the bases, just like Poolside. So here it is on Gold Nutty Twist. It's a really beautiful springtime color. So I'm going to pair it with a couple of colorways. This is Octopus Tsunami, just like the one I showed. Here it is next to Lush Paradise, which is a new colorway I will be restocking this week. And it's super pretty and springy next to Endless Summer, which is, again, another colorway I'm restocking this week. I wanted to give you an idea of, in my pineapple yarn tonal color spectrum, where Solar Flare falls. And so here is Princess. This is kind of a soft neon pink that I carry, and as you can tell, it's very orange. Here it is compared to Coral Conch, which is kind of like a neon cantaloupe. So as you can see, the Solar Flare has a lot more yellow in it. Let's compare it to Saturn. And so here I have Solar Flare sandwiched between Saturn and Coral Conch. As you can tell, it's just a really true orange. It's a really true kind of creamsicle color. Very, very pretty. So those are the tonals I'll be restocking in the shop. Let's move on to colorways. The first colorways I will be restocking are Coastal Strawberry. As you can see, this is a gorgeous neon blend of beautiful kind of pinky orange color, bold green speckles. This looks awesome paired with Saturn, which is a neon yellow. This looks awesome together. I think it looks really nice with Coral Conch. This is obviously a little more orange, but it also looks really great with a lighter neon. So this is Bubblegum. This is my true to name. This is Bubblegum colors. It's a really pretty pink color. And then here it is with Princess. Definitely more pink than the Coastal Strawberry, but it is complementary. So I kind of like these two together. Princess and Saturn with Coastal Strawberry. It's really pretty. My next colorway I'll be restocking is Tropi-call Me. This is definitely one of my favorites. I have so many favorites, but this one is just a really complex colorway. It has peaches and pops of this kind of neon red orange and pinks and lots of different speckles and aqua, and it's several layers and speckles, and it really reflects how the complexity of the layers, because it's just so beautiful. So this looks great with Coral Conch. I love it with Clearwater. It really brings out that beautiful blue-green tones in the yarn. Of course, it looks great with Princess. Princess goes with everything in my shop. Let's try it with one more. Let's try it with Saturn. Saturn really brings out those lighter neon green pops in there. So this is Tropi-call Me, and it's available on Friday. Next up, I'm restocking Seaprise. This is another gorgeous colorway. I have skeined it up like a fade, so it looks really pretty, beginning with this lime green on the top, fading into these beautiful purpley pinks and down to aqua. This has so many different colored speckles in it. It's really, really gorgeous. This is clear water next to it. Of course, that looks beautiful together. Princess, as always, looks great with everything. Let's try Saturn with it. Oh, I love Saturn. It really just makes it so light and bright. And I'm going to hold up Solar Flare with this, and I love that together. It's just very like tropical and vibrant and warm. Super pretty. So this is Seaprise, and I am restocking. I will also be restocking Endless Summer. This is an old colorway. This is a wonderful colorway. I love it. Maybe because it's called summer, maybe because it has a lot of pink in it. I don't know. Either way, it's gorgeous. And so here it is with Solar Flare. Looks so great. Princess obviously is going to look so great on this. There's so many different tonals in my shop that look great with it. And the nice thing is, if you don't like the vibrancy of all of these tonals and these colors together, you can subdue it a little bit, make it a little more neutral by adding Oyster or Pearl. Those are two different shades of gray that I have stocked in the shop right now. And as you can see, Endless Summer has just a little bit of gray in it. And so it gives you some versatility about with the colors that you'd like to pair with it. Here it is next to Poolside. Oh, those are so beautiful. So this is Endless Summer. Next up is a restock of a colorway that was a new colorway for the last shop update. This is Lush Paradise, and it is a highly variegated, highly saturated colorway that I couldn't love more. This is so beautiful. So of course it's going to look great with Poolside, Princess, Clearwater. It basically goes with everything in the shop. It is so gorgeous. Let me grab the Noe Mohair Silk. This is really, really pretty. I love this. I definitely have on my knitting bucket list to grab a skein of this and knit it with a tonal, because I think it would be gorgeous layered over one of these tonals. I would love to see the variegation of the Noe against it. It'd be so pretty. So again, this is called Lush Paradise. I've got a couple more before I show you a special colorway at the end, and you'll definitely want to see that. So the next colorway I will be restocking is Papaya Playa. This is a super gorgeous color. I love this color so much. Neon Cantaloupe, Neon Melon, warm oranges, tonal speckles. It is beautiful. As a matter of fact, I would love to paint my front door this color. This is so beautiful. But it is just a warm colorway. I love it. I think it would look great with a more variegated colorway like Lush Paradise. That would be so pretty together. Because it is more of a subdued variegation, it looks great in a garment. So this would be beautiful knit up into a sweater. It also looks great just as a transition from one color to another. So this is Princess with it. You could put Lush Paradise with it. And so you're going from a tonal to a colorway that is has a subtle variegation, subtle speckles, to a highly variegated colorway. That might be a fun transition there, but it is always a colorway that you are looking for and that you all love so much. So this is Papaya Playa, and I am restocking it. The next restock I have is Sights on Summer, and this, again, all the summer colorway names, I bet you know what my favorite season is, but this is such a beautiful fadey colorway. I have it skeined up so it looks like a fade. So you have this warm kind of cantaloupe color on top. It goes into a beautiful soft neon pink, and then down to kind of a light base with all these gorgeous, gorgeous speckles. We have lots of neon speckles and bold speckles, tonal speckles. I mean, it's a very speckled colorway. I used this along with several other colorways in a Odyssey shawl, the Odyssey shawl by Joji Locatelli, and it was really, really fun to knit with. So this is Sights on Summer. Already I feel like this shop update preview is so long, but I can't leave without showing you a really special colorway that I have in the shop this week. Now, as you can tell, this is probably a colorway I don't have normally in my shop. It's not even the type of color that I have, but I wanted to dye this up this week because this marks the 5th anniversary of Pineapple Yarn. This is one of the first sales I ever made. So this is called Ala Moana, and I dyed this when we were still living in Hawaii. It is a really beautiful, sophisticated blend of creamy peaches, soft grays, and then, as you can see, all of these super delicate, warm speckles throughout. I love this colorway, and I recently came across the recipe when I was flipping through my recipe book, and I just thought that this would be a really fun way to mark my 5th anniversary of Pineapple Yarn. And so I have not dyed this up for many years, and I just think it is such a beautiful colorway. Of course, for me, it brings back so many great memories of beginning Pineapple Yarn and dyeing a skein or two at a time. And so I brought this back, and I thought maybe you all would enjoy it. It's definitely a different type of colorway than I normally stock in the shop, definitely different than this one. But this looks so beautiful with some other tonals that I normally carry in the shop. So this is Pale Peach, and it is a lighter tone than the peach that is in Ala Moana, but that's what makes it really, really pretty, is because it ties in all of the creaminess of the variegated colorway, and it's just a really great complement. Again, like I mentioned before, I do carry 2 shades of gray tonals. They are Oyster and Pearl. I might as well go get them and I'll show you. So here is this beautiful creamy Ala Moana. Here it is paled with Pearl. Pearl is a barely there neutral gray tone, and it looks really pretty with this. It's lighter than the gray contained in Ala Moana, but it is such a beautiful complement. Here's Pale Peach. So you can see how the 3 of those really look beautiful together. And if you want another shade of gray, here is Oyster. As you can tell, it is a beautiful neutral, just like Pearl, but it's a little bit darker shade. So those look really gorgeous together. Really pretty. I just think these would be so beautiful in if you're looking for more of a sophisticated type of wrap or a springtime knit. I also thought this would be super pretty with Peachy Day. I do have some of those in the shop. So this is Ala Moana. It's my 5th anniversary colorway. And I don't know how long I will be stocking this in the shop. I'll probably see what the demand is. If y'all love it, I will keep dyeing it. I don't know if it will remain stocked in the shop, but I really enjoyed dyeing it, and so I may keep it around for a little while longer. We'll just see how it goes. All of my normal colorways, with the exception of Moana, all of them will also have minis, and so that's really fun to be able to stock those super variegated minis. They're so much fun to dye up. But that is it for the shop update preview. Again, my shop update will be Friday, April 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. I hope you'll join me over there. Thank you so much for watching. I will have another episode of Pineapple Knits next week and another shop update in 2 weeks. Until then, I hope you're enjoying all of your crafting and have an awesome day. Bye.